Hey guys, we're going to start talking about force and motion. I take as many notes as you can. You can always pause this video if you need to. All right, forces. A force is a push or a pull. You know how you push a lawnmower, like a push mower, and sometimes you pull it back. Push is away from you and pull is towards you. This is measured in newtons and is symbolized with arrows, meaning that when you see this on a test, sometimes it will show it with arrows, which way it's going. Balanced forces don't change motion. So like in this picture, both are 50 newtons, but they're both being pulled the same, so they cancel each other out. So if both sides are pulling at the same strength, nobody's going to end up in the middle. All right, so and also gravity holds us to the earth, but the floor also pushes upward on the person, and gravity pulls downward. Unbalanced forces. Forces that don't have the same strength and don't cancel each other out. So they do change which direction the object goes. The objects accelerate. Accelerate means go faster in the direction of the stronger force. So this group that's on the left will be bringing the group that's on the right towards the left. Take a moment and write in your notebooks what happens when forces are balanced and what happens when forces are unbalanced. Gravity. Gravity pulls objects towards each other. Reason why things fall to the ground, because they're attracted to the earth. Gravity acts when the objects don't touch. Common misconception, gravity pulls things towards the ground. Gravity. The force of gravity is the force which the earth, moon, and other massively large objects attract other objects towards itself. By definition, this is the weight of an object. All objects on earth experience a force of gravity that is directed downwards towards the center of the earth. Friction. A force that acts in the opposite direction of the motion of the object. It slows it down. So like if you ever tried to move a piece of furniture, like you have the friction of the ground. Where they touch is where they rub, and it's going to slow the object down. Friction can also affect objects that aren't moving, objects sliding on an incline and not sliding. Different materials provide different amounts of friction. A box slides across ice and a wooden floor. Which one will come to the stop first? Explain. Please write this question in your notebook and answer it. Air resistance, an interaction between a moving object and air molecules. It's a type of friction. Size, shape of the object, and speed affect larger objects and faster moving objects, means more air resistance. So, you see the skydiver? So, skydivers, airplanes, race cars, all have to take into account the air resistance or the friction of the air. Mass, the amount of matter in the object. You guys know this. We learned this a few weeks ago. Weight is the force of gravity on an object, which will change the force of gravity, which will change if the force of gravity changes. So if you go to the moon, you will weigh slightly less than what you weigh on Earth. Weight is not the same as mass. The amount of matter something has will not change if you go to the moon. Your weight will. The measure of force of gravity on an object. Weight is a force. What is the difference between weight and force? Please answer this in your notebook. All right, so that's all the notes for today. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Love you guys. Bye.